Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to another live reaction, and I have a quick question for you guys. What would you guys do if you woke up one day and the world was empty? I'm talking about no crowds, no traffic, no people, nobody. Today we'll be checking out the Glendale Archives. This is a found footage analog horror series where the world is basically empty. And all we have is just one man walking around with the camera as if humanity just deleted overnight. We're not just watching some random dude vlog the whole time. This is actually found footage. Somebody found these tapes. Maybe he's in another world. Maybe like a mirror world of his real world. It can't be back rooms. I know it can't be back room. But we do know that he's not alone 100%. We do know that there's something else called the Nesters. Well, who are they? What are they? Could they have been the other people? I don't know. And we'll be watching this in chronological order, okay guys? Because I know the release dates are different, but they ended up putting a playlist together in the chronological order, so we'll be watching it like that. And just a heads up, we are watching these live on Twitch in case you guys want to join us. And also guys, show some love to the original creator. Their links are down below. Go watch the original videos and support the series. So do me a huge favor and dim those lights. Grab your snacks, clench your cheeks, and join me as we dive into the Glendale Archives.
About a week ago, I decided that I had to leave the city. It's been forever since I've seen another human.
Damn.
The city was just getting way too dangerous. I was pretty much barricaded inside my apartment, except to occasionally grab some supplies.
Get some snacks.
The Nesters started showing up near my apartment, and then another.
Now we know what the f are the Nesters.
And then another. I realized it wasn't the place. It was my routine. So I had to leave.
My question is, are they dangerous?
I decided to make my way upstate to my childhood home. It's deep in the suburbs. The population is obviously lower, so I assumed less nesters.
I'm gonna say that, less Nesters? So I'm assuming Nesters are
vacant.
people?
It has been for a while, which makes it feel safer. Fewer places to hide, which means fewer reasons to move. No surprises. A lot of times I think I'm alone in a house, but
Oh, hell no.
I'm not.
So
Being
they're in the
here,
house too?
I feel safe. I feel somewhat comforted because I know the history that's in these walls. I figure if I'm gonna go down, I want to go down here.
Home. Alright, let's go be crazy.
It cut my travel time in half if I walked through the mountains rather than around. But first I needed to navigate the interstate roadways. I never thought in my life that I'd see them this empty. It's brisk up here. Take a look at this.
Nice and chilly. Huh. That's a nice house. Sheesh.
Eventually, nighttime began to set in.
Maybe the Nesters come out at night.
So it's getting pretty dark out, and I'm picking up a nester
Oh.
about maybe a quarter mile out. It's just getting too dangerous to continue on foot. I have to find like a mountain house or something. I know
Does he
there's
even have
some
a
up in these
weapon?
mountains. I just gotta find one, and I pray it doesn't get too dark, because then it's gonna be impossible to see one. All right, I did take a look at my map, and I see that there is a clearing on the terrain, just a ways up north here. So I'm gonna pray that it is not just a site for some previous architecture or something. I'm praying that it's a house or something, because it is not getting lighter.
Huh.
I gotta turn this thing off for a while. As luck would have it,
What's that sound?
I stumbled upon a house deep in the woods.
My question is this: are the nesters dangerous? 'Cause what if the nesters are just like villagers? Okay. Here we go, guys. Now, doing this at night is terrifying as hell. Jesus, come on,
I guess
man.
that's all I have to do.
Motherfucker.
The house was warm and cozy. It was a safe haven in the midst of a snowy desert. Got a nice fire going.
I love a good fireplace.
His signal's getting pretty weak, so I'd say he's probably about 3 miles out now. So I think we're safe here for the night.
Good luck. Cozy vibes, man. I'm gonna put this video on for tonight for sleep time. Did y'all see that?
I couldn't believe the view that was hiding in the dark the night before. It had been a while since I'd seen anything that beautiful.
That's beautiful. Uh-huh.
I stayed for a while longer, took part in some activities that made me feel normal.
I go to an island.
Break 19, this is Tricky Spinner, do you copy? Eventually, it was time to leave.
But I wonder, did the nesters travel during a day? Because like he moves around during a day, so I'm assuming that they only
After
come
a
out at
while,
night.
I could feel the air was changing. The trees were getting more sparse. The snow was melting a little. I was descending from the mountains. Before I knew it, I began seeing familiar landmarks. But the evening snuck up on me quick that day. and I was still a few miles from home.
Oh, shit. The diner. So I guess he made it to a diner? Oh, hell no, man.
Alright, I found it, a diner.
What diner is this? You see how like everything's set up? So I wonder, you see how like everything's still set up? So I wonder if this, whatever happened, it happened like that. You know, I don't think there was like any kind of evacuation or anything.
I sat for a moment, weighing whether it was worth turning on the electricity and opening up the kitchen. Since the kitchen and dining room had no windows, I decided it would be safe.
Power still on.
I brewed myself a cup of French roast coffee.
Hey, get some patty melt. Nice little apocalyptic patty melt.
The warmth and familiar comfort of the drink lifted my spirits, easing me towards the promise of a long sleep in a warm building. I guess this spot is as good as any to park up for the night. I'm gonna sleep in this booth. I've slept in worse. Good night.
Here we go.
The next day, I headed straight for home. Finally, I had reached a very familiar sight, the edge of my neighborhood. I had made it home.
Big house.
All right, my house is just beyond this hill here. So we're getting in early. I'm glad about that. I gotta move because it's getting dark. The sun is starting to set here. So here we go. Okay, I gotta be mindful of these. There are steps here.
Who did that?
It could be a nester.
Uh-huh.
So I really gotta be careful. There it is. Alright, I think I'm gonna go in through the basement. It seems like the best route. I had to be quick because I really didn't want a nester to see me approaching the house. Oh, please, younger me, have forgotten to lock this. Luckily, the window's unlocked. I've learned a preemptive approach to entering a strange building. I'll leave my CB radio with the volume all the way up. Let's back up and give it some room.
Okay.
If nothing comes, I generally know it's safe. I think we're good. I entered through the basement and gave it a walkthrough.
I'm good, man. Yeah, this is really good. It's the fact of capturing all this in peace and quiet.
Better check the wine closet. All looks clear. Walking upstairs into the living room, I was struck by all the memories that flooded me. This is where we spend most of the time. Felt like time had left me behind.
That's a nice damn chimney. Shit.
Gas doesn't work. I even found proof that I was once here. My and a childhood friend's name that we etched inside the wooden beams. That gave me a sense of comfort. I don't know why. Okay. This was my room. I better check this storage space.
Little secret door. Who's in there? Harry?
This was my brother's room. He used to look a lot bigger. Typically by now, we would have run into somebody. A nester, I'm pretty sure. This house is clear, which is good. A lot of these homes are furnished, which means that there's more resources in the house. More resources just means more like trouble you can run into.
Where the hell is everybody?
Check the garage. The attic.
Oh shit.
Okay, I think we're safe. So, this is a great place to nest right here because I can put a fire in this fireplace. I can cook some food on the fire because the gas stove's not working.
Okay.
And here's the big thing. Plenty of routes out. So I can escape through this big door. Plenty of windows. I can escape back through and through the basement. Or I can go over here in the kitchen where there is 2 exits. I prefer not to go upstairs because that's a place where I've been cornered before. The main thing is there's nobody here. There's no one living here now. So that's good. And that means that I can park up right here. I got some bread, some cheese, some butter, some garlic, and
Hell
have
yeah.
a good night's rest. And we'll see. Maybe I'll stay here a couple days.
Make some
Because there's a lot
Parmesan.
of other things around this area that I would like to scavenge for potential things. Could be some good stuff around here. It was getting dark, so I began setting up my room for the night. So it's nearly nightfall, so I think it's a good time to start building the fire. Now with the fire, I like to start with a 3-layered base, a 3-log base. This gives the embers a place to fall and continue to burn. Without a solid base, the embers just fall, hit the stone, and then they burn out. So this will help our fire last a lot longer. Next, we're going to build walls around the base. I like Lincoln log pattern myself. Usually I build these walls a lot higher, but I'm going to be cooking a grilled cheese on this later. So
Ooh, did he say a grilled cheese, man?
yeah, you want to give everything a destination.
Grilled cheese sounds
you know?
good.
The embers go down, the flames go up. So next we're going to stuff the fire with some of the debris I got earlier. Got some sticks. Some birch wood. And of course, Old Faithful, some dried up leaves. So we need to put some in the sides.
I gave that a good 10.
Some up here. This is a concoction actually my grandfather taught me. He was a farmer.
It's a defense
And,
barrier.
he was very, very skilled in woodworking and tractor mechanics, so he always had sawdust and old motor oil lying around. And one day he decided to combine them, and what resulted was a very slow-burning concoction, and we called it fire starter. So sprinkle some of this on top, some in in the entryways. Look at that beauty. That's a good
Delicious
fire. I like that. I felt safe for the first time in weeks. And then I found her. Okay, it's nearly dark. And I'm a little freaked out right now. Because, like an idiot, I didn't check every nook and cranny of this place. And I found this.
Like a nest or what? Oh, what the
Found a nest.
Is that? A nest.
I mean, this is the room that I came in at. So, like, I was just so damn eager to check the rest of the house that I didn't think to open this freaking closet.
Remind me of Last of Us. Is that his folks?
I'm just like freaked out because it's too late to go anywhere else.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if this is a live nest. It's like no wonder this window is open.
Shit.
There's a lot.
It's a nest of
Door
nesters.
upstairs. And I'm just gonna lock it. And lock all the other doors and it should be fine. Just pray that. I just pray that's a dead nest. It could very well be. I mean, that happens all the time. Just.
All the time?
It's just they never leave their sleeping bag. They never leave their pillow. I mean, why would you do that unless you were coming back? I couldn't let it break me. It was too dark to leave. I told myself I was old, inactive, that I hadn't done anything to wake it. I had stopped at the market along the way to get some ingredients for grilled cheese. Okay, so I have 2 slices of white bread, a few slices of cheese, and some butter. I also found a clove of garlic nearby, so I'm going to cut that up and mix it in with the butter. Let's start with chopping the garlic. So I threw that garlic all into my iron cast pan. I'm gonna add some butter here that's going to melt over the fire. Next, let's assemble our sandwich.
Grilled cheese. Yep. Cozy fire. Uh-huh. That's a fire right there.
Northeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower 60s.
How's that work?
Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour.
Alright, so this fire has died down enough so I can throw the pan on with the butter and the garlic. We're gonna let that butter melt. This is actually a great level of heat for this butter. It's not too hot, not too cold. Gives the butter time to melt without burning it.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
the butter
Chef
is nice
Boyardee.
and melted, so I'm going to throw the sandwich on now. Cooking over an open flame gives the bread and the cheese a rich, smoky flavor, which you'd never get on a gas stove, which is nice, but it's tricky because the heat is intense and uneven, so you gotta be careful. The goal is to toast the bread and caramelize the cheese evenly, and it's delicious.
Yo, who's taking notes?
Just flip. Oh yeah. I tend to like my grilled cheeses a little overdone never quite understood why people don't like their cheese caramelized. I mean, that's like the best part, you know, when the cheese hits the pan and nicely.
Like, what's wrong with you, huh?
Look at that.
Golden crisp?
That is a grilled cheese right there. That's gonna crunch. All right, let's listen to this crunch. Woo! All right, let's go in.
Hell yeah.
Oh. I can taste that smoke.
Did y'all hear that knock? Right down the middle.
This is hitting the spot. I can't wait to just get warm and toasty in my sleeping bag.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
tired. I walked a lot today, aside from the nest in the basement, which I think is dead. This was a pretty normal day, which I don't have a whole lot of those. Whatever potential threat that is beneath me in this house, this really makes up for it. Nice warm place to sleep. I haven't heard anything either. I haven't heard anything in the basement, so that's good. I haven't heard anything in the perimeter. I like to keep my radio on. I keep my radio on for a few different reasons as I fall asleep. One, this is an omnidirectional antenna, and it has a 5-mile radius, so I can pretty much hear, you know, anything within a 5-mile radius, and then I can determine whether it's a friend or it's a threat. I can plan accordingly. Secondly is a lot of radio broadcasts run on loops, and they can be actually surprisingly useful. One of my favorite channels is the Weather Channel. Let's see if we can get it.
The dew point 54 and the relative humidity 86%. The wind was north at 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, so it's fully automated using unmanned meteorology stations around the U.S. And it transmits, you know, real-time weather data, so I can tell how cold it's going to be tonight or what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. So I can plan.
Can I get the other half?
And
no,
thirdly,
okay.
I like the sound of radio hiss and radio static. It just helps me sleep.
It's like rain sounds.
It's time for this man to hit the hay. I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm gonna leave this on right here. And
Oh, good God.
Good night. I left my radio running that night. It just made me feel safe. And I fell fast asleep.
Sweet dreams.
I definitely hear something.
What is that? Did it go back to his nest?
Hello?
Oh, fuck! I know y'all saw that. I know y'all saw that. Look at this, y'all. Right here. You see the silhouette? Hell nah.
Hello?
Nah, you didn't see it?
I think I'm losing my mind. So,
He didn't see that, man.
just turn this on.
Archivist here. Thank you for watching this log. We're continuing to restore and edit additional footage as more materials are uncovered. Being a private investigation, I want to extend a special thanks to our patrons who help sustain this archive. Welcome to all the new members. If you'd like to support this work, see unreleased footage, and help me determine what footage is released next in our subject story, you can find the link below. As
Homie got
always,
clapped
stay
to
vigilant.
hell. We've already checked out the first video yesterday. Okay. And if you're watching this on YouTube, how about you join us on the next stream? Alright? Because if you don't, I'm gonna send a nester after your ass. Now we know why they call them the nesters. Because they nest. But how are they made? And what happened to everybody? What happened to them? Did they turn into the nesters? Or did they disappear? Because everything is still there. It was like the rapture. I don't know. But we're about to watch the second video called The World is Finally Empty.
Day 4, squatting in this abandoned house. I haven't seen another person in 81 days. A couple
Damn.
days ago, I decided
Sounds
to
like me.
suit up and head north into the surrounding hills.
Alright, we're heading out, so I hope I don't die.
I found a map here, barely intact, but enough to help me navigate what was ahead.
Man, it is very chilly out today.
It's nice weather. What would you guys do if you found out that you were the last person in the world? I don't know, on
I also
Earth.
keep my CB radio set to directional, and gives me some warning if there's some danger within 5 miles. So if I hear
That's
anything,
smart. That's smart as hell.
change course.
Shit. Like, imagine that, guys. We start hearing gabagoo, gabagoo, gabagoo. I'm going the other way. I'm going north.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
Yeah.
So, I'm definitely gonna veer in a different direction.
Smart man, smart
The
man.
map led me to 3 different locations: the mall, an underground concourse, and some type of museum. Places that
the
used to
hell?
be crowded. Yeah. The suburbs are empty, that's for sure.
Hell
Rows
yeah.
of houses all vacant, so I thought, if anybody's still out there, they'd be here.
At the mall, right? Log 2, the journey. Yeah, that's what I was noticing, that there's still electricity, but how long has it been? It's probably been like maybe, he said it's been like 3 months, right? So how long, maybe the electricity is like on a backup, but that's for some places. But I'm assuming homes don't have power, but the buildings like offices, businesses and stuff, maybe they have like a backup generator, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's how the power's still going. But it's the fact that this dude recorded all this with everybody not being there is crazy.
When I reached the first location, I felt pretty optimistic.
The mall. It's like the back rooms. I'm good. It's like no stores though.
Unfortunately, I think this place is pretty empty. There's not much here. It really puts me on edge that I can see everything and there's really no place to hide here.
Hell no. My question is this: how the hell did he film this? You know, what the hell? I was like, what is this, Blender or something? Then he pops
Go
up.
see
I'm
if
like,
I can
oh
find
shit,
out where
okay.
that sound is coming from.
Yeah, where the stores at? Man, look at all the plants. That's how my mall used to be, the local mall. And we used to have a water fountain in the middle, a coin pond. Damn.
Alright, let's see if any of these doors lead to a bunker full of...
Guys, did y'all hear that? It was like somebody closing a door or something. See?
Alright, let's see if any
He couldn't hear it because he's far ahead, but we heard it through the camera.
of these doors lead to a bunker full of custodians. I don't know.
Yo! How did he not see that? That scared the shit.
These are all locked.
Yeah, because we know that the nesters be peeking. Like while he's sleeping, they be having like some of them peeking outside from the house that he's at. Like they just staring at him. Shit, that's some creepy stuff.
Well, I wish I had some quarters. Can't believe these are still running.
Pinball machine. Damn, I haven't seen one of those since I used to go to this bowling alley when I was a kid. Like that same exact machine.
Little helicopter. Man, this like really makes me hungry because there's a food court here. Makes me think of like Nathan's hot dogs or something. I could really go
Nathan's
for.
hot dogs.
Don't
My
think
question
that's
is, how the hell does he have all this retro stuff?
No offense, but this looks like a shitty place to work in its day.
Looks like the Bellagio. Like, where the f is he? Like, did bro time travel back in time? I'm not speaking about like the video itself. I'm talking about like the way he filmed this in real life. It's the fact that he got all this. How, you know? Unless they got like a studio that they've been working on this for a while.
Seems like where it's coming from.
Like, hey, I got a buddy who got an abandoned mall, you know?
There's absolutely nothing in there. That was a recording of someone who I think has been here in the past.
And then he got the fountain still working. I was just talking about this. The coin ponds. Movie theater.
I spent around an hour and a half exploring the mall. It was getting pretty late, and I needed to keep moving. I also saw a figure that I've encountered before moving towards me. I call him Mr. Whiteout.
What the f?
I also
Oh,
saw a figure that
casual.
I've encountered before moving towards me. I call him Mr. Whiteout. He sounds harmless, but I don't know, something in me just doesn't trust it. My next
think?
stop is a series of underground tunnels called Concourse B.
Concourse B. I'm just saying, like, it's like bro's used to it, you know? Like, oh, I had this figure just following me around and getting closer and closer to me. No big deal.
I expected public transit, you know, trains connecting nearby towns.
Manhattan.
But instead, I found passageways linking offices, food courts, state buildings, things like that. With the parking structures below, it must have been packed with workers at some point moving beneath the city.
It's incredible.
Oh, I'm so
Kirby's.
hungry. You can get really cornered in one of those kitchens, or else I'd fry up a deluxe.
Hell yeah. Deluxe, lettuce and cheese, tomatoes.
I don't think I'm going to go too deep into this because it's very maze-like, and I don't want to get lost and not be able to get back outside.
This place is abandoned as hell. Unless maybe he got here, maybe he did like a little deal. Like, hey, let me go in like an hour early before people go in. But it's just the fact that everything is so 90s.
Little painting. It's beautiful.
Papaya? Pasta? What?
Yeah, I should get out of here.
At this point, it was getting pretty dark, and I was 3 hours from home. I had a little fun on the way to the next location.
Like, where are all
and
the
then,
people?
You know, I don't know what I was thinking, because it started to get dark out.
Woo!
It's like I lost 2 hours of my time.
Come on down to Yuppie's Ice Cream. You'll free some now.
I deserve ice cream.
Like, I was playing with my radio and acting like an idiot. It's too late to walk back. I was lucky.
What
Some of
was
the
that?
towns-
Like the ring? What is that? Is that a person?
I was lucky. Some of the towns I passed through still had working electricity. I assume they're connected to some industrial-sized power center that hadn't yet failed.
Oh, there you go.
When I
See?
got far from the cities, the darkness was pretty blinding. I didn't see a landmark in over an hour, and, you know, out of the darkness now, it appeared. It wasn't ideal, but I needed shelter. At any moment, I could have run into a nester, so I had to do something. So I slept inside the enclosed slide. It was not comfortable, but it worked. When I woke, I continued on my travels. The last place I visited was the Taxidermy House.
The Taxidermy House. Man, why the f go to a taxidermy house? Let me just go to this place with all these dead animals. How's he not infected? Bro, it's just that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, what if it was the Rapture and he was the only one that stayed? All right, Taxidermy House. Let's see what's up.
It used to be a family attraction. Walking through it now, I kept mistaking the stillness for life. Everything looked alive, but it wasn't. Just empty forms stuffed with microfiber.
Hello, Mammoth. Don't worry. I'm not gonna take your little cub or whatever you call it.
Little cub. Man, this place is sus as hell. You know what? This is like one of those museums that you see after like a long drive in the corner of the damn forest. You know, in the middle of nowhere.
Hey, there's some guys doing some work over here. I feel like this guy would really hate me if he was alive. Okay, I think we're leaving the jungle.
What the hell is that? Break room?
What is this, like Aquatic World or something?
Aquatic world?
One little room for the entire ocean. That's pretty generous. Ooh, Model T. Wouldn't mind
That's the
taking
first
this
Ford?
puppy out for a spin.
Is that the first Ford? Huh.
Alright, I'm gonna get going.
As I walked home, I thought about nesters. I really don't know much about them. Only that they can shift from calm to hostile in seconds. Once they settle somewhere, infestation usually follows. I've encountered that. They look human, but something is off about them. Something is just not normal. I'm glad to be back home in front of this warm fire with this mug of hot cocoa.
Hell yeah.
I didn't find anyone, no, but maybe tomorrow I'll head south toward the
Texas.
water.
Texas.
Anyway.
Florida. That's it? Damn. That was a good tape. That was great. That was good. Nice. So, you know, I like this. Survival vlogs, you know? We all know that he didn't make it because the person that uploaded this wasn't him. But that, my friends, was the Glendale Archives. The world is finally empty. Yep, in case you guys want to check it out yourself, it is available right here on YouTube, man. Go check it out. Go do it. Go do the damn thing. Go show them some love. All right. So the whole idea of this is that somebody or a group of people found these tapes in the woods, somewhere in the woods, and they've been, they've been fixing them. So every time they find new ones, they post it right here. It's very good. Like I said, if you want to check it out yourself, all right here. But we are checking out one video every time we go live.